I'll bring those druids with me, and we'll bring the guy that the 9th level cleric just raised. That cleric dude. We'll bring him.
The guy who didn't get a single whack off?
Yeah, well, we'll bring him back because a 9th level cleric could bring back the high level war priest.
Dude,
did all
there's
the
going to be
druids die?
so much magic going off.
Did all the druids die? No, I don't think any of the druids died.
No,
some of the clerics died.
Clerics died, not druids.
Specifically, the druids were killing the clerics.
Yeah, right.
I guy was suggested to kill all the clerics. I don't know how far he got. That
2,
druid
3,
might have died.
4, 5, 6, 7. I need one more. I guess I'll bring a big guy just to be some meat. Yeah. What, you guys waited around for a day? You think he was just gonna stand there?
Yeah.
I thought he'd be like, "Oh, I'm such a big man, I'm gonna run away." Just, you know.
He's gonna stand there? No, he's gonna go and attack the people that attacked him.
Oreos.
Fuck you guys.
Alright. Operation Walls of Force Everywhere commence!
Alright, so the standing stones, they're approaching from on up high.
There we
and
go.
They're invisible.
How did they cast invisibility up there?
That's what they got a bunch of druids and stuff. Somebody, I think there's invisibility mass.
But that's a high level.
It's a high level arcane spell, true, but when you're talking about a Titan, he's kind of being a dick. He's a dick Titan. Which is funny, a summoner can cast invisibility mass as a 5th circle spell.
So these are the things floating around his head like a crown. I'll bring one Fomori giant to have a bunch of these little druids to hide behind.
Shitbirds.
Given that he's got allies on this world, let's go and see if we've created a token for Morgana.
I'm not afraid of Morgana.
I am. I'm not buffed.
Maybe I should be afraid of Morgana.
You should be afraid of Morgana. Alright.
If you guys want to start adding things to the initiative sheet, that'd be awesome.
I don't want to add anything. Alright. Marnie, we should have fights on our terms.
Always fights on your terms, so you can drink 39 potions beforehand?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I'll make a note of that. We'll see how
that's how real men fight.
Two men enter, one man leave. That's the only way we're allowed to fight, Marty. The only way.
We want it to be fair, only if we're gonna win.
We want it to be fair on our terms.
So Morgana would be the only one to add to this list.
Yeah.
I think so.
Well, no, yeah, then her entourage, right? So. Let's see. Did I create tokens for legends?
This might be one of those times when I sing to a god and say, "Hey, giant man, god man, you wanna come and help us here?"
Now would be good.
Morgana.
I didn't buff anybody. Come on.
I created one for the hedge wizard, but I don't think I created one for her because I'm not seeing her anywhere.
Well, she's an arcane caster, and should be blocked like everybody else. So.
No, there's an attempt to. You can actually try to cast high level.
Only because you were close to the tree.
Mm.
And it was your god tree. But maybe they have a thing. Because if you're the wizard with the one stick of I get more than fifths, you're the wizard who rules the world.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously.
Although, to be perfectly honest, all the best blasts and stuff are lower level spells than than like. Although time stop is nice.
Okay, let's start pulling out potions. Spells. Alright, who are the 5 most important people here?
Glug, 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 glug. Glug, 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 glug. There's lots of meat, there's lots of people, there's lots of stuff.
And then I need a token for the invisible ogre.
Alright. Do you need me to call it Invisible Ogre, or can I just call it the Ogre?
Invisible ogre. And then we also needed a token for the 6-fingered man. Do you remember that part?
No, I don't.
Was that in the castle?
Yep.
He was the dick? Remember correctly?
Yep.
I thought he was some dueling guy.
Oh, the guy
He was-
from like way back.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, I remember him. The fencer, wasn't he?
We're gonna call this session will be called Mopping Up on Nalbren. Or, alternately, Getting Mopped Up on Nalbren.
Or campaign ends.
Or was he 3-armed? I forget. I totally forget whether it was 3-armed or.
I thought he was. Well, it's the token from Princess Bride.
Yes.
Did he have an extra arm? He might have had an extra arm. He was a duelist. I remember him being like like the.
It's almost like I should have went and watched the episode before. You know what? Leave the invisible ogre and them off. It'll just be something that shows up.
So correct me if I'm wrong. You can still attack the mist that they're in, the wind mist, right?
They're coming out of the mist.
How high up are they?
An amount. An amount based off of a 45. Or actually, here I'll roll the perception checks for specifically Azzy and Altagar.
Yep.
Azzy being the one we care about. Although Azzy's perception is not as god tier as, I mean, it's good. Let's be honest here. 49 for Azzy and Altagar.
I mean, I could re-roll a 1, but I kind of don't want to re-roll a 1
You kind of want to
now.
keep your re-roll of 1 on something that's important. A 28.
Keep that still. Bit.
49 for Azzy?
Yep.
Yeah, you guys might be able to hear them coming. Like, when they come out of the mist invisibly, you might start to hear the wind-walking dudes. Or the air-walking dudes.
Something wicked this way comes.
Yes.
It's fucking huge.
Alright, so let's have a look at the initiative sheet.
Oh, dude. I want to pull up the combat sheet.
Question. We have 14-hour potions for alchemists.
Mm-hmm.
When do we drink those?
That's when you
Can
drink
we
your potion.
drink them in the morning? Like, all right.
You can.
Whoop. 'Cause that's a full day.
Depends if you like to be quick all the time.
So, there was the morning you guys spent on Vosgard. So there was any daily buffs you put up then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. Do those.
But aside from that, I don't think there was any
got a bunch of
Look at that
14-hour
Trailblazer
ones.
Druids, War Priest, they're still on there. We've got...
I was updating that,
Oh,
so
okay.
it should be.
Got it.
It should be relatively up to date.
Fomori Chief, the Orcan Priests, is that Orcish? Is the War Priest on there?
There should have been a war priest.
Yeah, the War Priest is on there. The Fomori Chief. Or Trailblazers.
Is it the Fomori chief or the king of the Fomori?
There's a Fomori giant chief that is with
Okay.
him. Yeah.
So not the king.
Well, the king of the Fomori is the Titan.
Oh, sorry. The king of the Fomori is the Titan. Sorry, I'm having my tears of my giant tears are getting confused in my mind. In my
Okay.
brain hole.
There are 40 unseelie quicklings that have snuck up to coordinate the attack.
Ooh,
I'm
ooh,
assuming
very
none of them got within 60 feet.
Yeah, these things are going to be attacking all the druids out in the fields.
Oh, they're druids,
Druids
so
can cast
just cast a couple of
purge,
entangles and laugh at them.
Druids, giants, you know, that sort of thing. So we'll leave unseelie on the initiative. We've got all the players here. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. And then we need to make sure that the druids are represented. So we're just going to go
Philborg or
druids, giants, and then
and Trent.
Treant. Yeah. I think the Treants go at -1. We'll just make them 0. The giants, I think, are all +1, and the druids will give them, I don't know, +3.
It's fucking awesome.
Is the people gonna die?
Yes, there's gonna be blood everywhere. It's gonna be just about. If we want to bring everybody back from this, it will take days of just constantly casting fifth circle spells. Reincarnate for you, and reincarnate for you, and reincarnate for you.
Look,
New body
You're
for
a
you,
monkey.
new body for you, new body for you. Okay, do you want to start rolling initiative? I will start doing that on my end.
Hey, Mark, we're getting surprise butt sexed.
yeah, we're kind of
here.
yeah
Yep.
here.
Oh, no!
That was kind of our thought was. Oh no! No!
Donovan, what did you roll?
A 9.
Okay, Lemmy.
Spirits
12.
of Fimbulwinter,
Midwick.
a 13.
Midwick is going first.
King of the Fomori got a 19, and the Fomori got a 19.
Did someone roll for me already?
No,
Nope.
we're... Lemmy-O, what did you roll?
12.
War Priest of Grimsh gets a 1. Ugh. Altagar.
Oh no!
Altagar?
He's going last.
He
Second
gets a
last.
4.
Okay. Druids. Somebody want to roll a d20 for the druids?
All right.
Please roll. Oh, can I add roll?
11.
Add a mythic point.
Oh,
19 for the next
whatever.
roll.
First one.
Lokrik will take your 19, Adam. Zildan, would you roll?
Thank God. Azildan
Yep.
got a 2.
Morgana will roll a 6.
I rolled both d20s.
Mark, give me a d20 for the giants. Ahmed, give me a d20 for the treants, including Gnarlcrown.
All right.
20.
Druids got
Or the giants got a 4.
Giants got a 4.
Okay. Alright, so here's where the initiatives landed. Let me make this a little bit bigger so people on the stream can see. Oops.
This is the biggest fight we've ever done.
Adam is super happy because his characters go like back to back. That always makes Adam happy.
Too big.
I'm actually a little less psyched about my characters going back to back, given their placement in the initiative.
So yeah, it's Midwick, Spirits of Fimbulwinter, King of the Fomori, Lokrik, Unseelie the Fomori. Oh, there are no Fomori here. The Fomori Chief. I'm gonna roll a d2 to see which one. We'll get rid of the Fomori. There are no Fomori. Then it's the Treant, Donovan, Ukher, Lemmy, Trailblazer Druids, Fomori Chief, Morgana, Druids, Altagar, Azildan, Giants, and War Priest of Groom. Shit, at the bottom.
Oh boy.
All right, so there's a surprise round.
Was the DC to be in on this?
Yeah, the DC is a bunch of invisible things were shifting out of form, and then they were about they were a little ways up. Once they started trunching along the ground with their airwalk, you probably heard them. The DC, they're about 70 feet off the ground. Movement 727. The DC to be part of the surprise round is 30.
So,
okay.
Everybody.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, everybody.
everybody.
Okay.
Lokrik, probably not.
Yeah, Lokrik did not make that. You like hear something happening, and you realize
Okay.
that the conjured weather that morning may not have been one of your druids in this particular region.
But they didn't. They somehow get in the circle, you bitches. Bitches! Others!
Right. Or maybe there's a traitor in your...
Don't worry, we're gonna kill the Sylvanan no matter what.
Yeah. What happened? Oh, you got 8 bullets in the face.
Yeah, because he's the one that wants to team up with the thing that's attacking
no,
his-
it's just, it's accidents happen.
Got it. Midwick, what are you doing in your surprise round? You're actually
this
still
is just-
hiding. Yeah, you are, like, this is as the conversations were going on. Donovan's trying to calm people down. Lemmy's in the center of the circle and hears something kind of above him. You get the sense that there's motion very close by.
Invisibility.
Nalbren is just kind of like just talking about the weather with or actually is leaning in and listening to Azildan as you're presenting the big acorn, talking about how you may not survive the battle to come.
You won't, asshole.
What?
Midwick, I think you rolled something ridiculous, like a 50 on your hide.
It's 58 or something like
Okay,
that. Yeah.
so Midwick is hiding, and then he's like, "What's that noise up there?" You actually hear
this
a
is only
breathing
a
on the wind.
Moving
It's
or
a standard or a move, which I think includes a swift.
Right. So
Mythic
swift to
point
get
for
the
2 standards. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna spend a... Oh, man. Yeah, I'll spend a mythic point and pull out 2 potions, and as a standard, drink them. That's part of my mythic
It's
ability. Mythic powers, two-fisted.
Actually, you need a 4-round action, so it ends up being use a standard to drink 1, use a standard to drink 1. Same thing.
Right. And as a swift, I'll activate my bullet bag. Well, let's see if I'm gonna pick any specific bullets that might be really useful here.
Titan Brain?
Yeah, but it only
that's
multiplies
manually
non-magical bullets, right? So
Yeah, cold irons, the mantine. Yeah? Yeah, nothing. Regular.
Cold iron is good, I think, for the winter things there.
okay, you know what? I should have done this while Mark was eating. Your GM does need to go to the washroom. I will be back in.
Okay,
3
I'll take
seconds.
this 2-second. I'll take the 2-second break.
And strategize your surprise actions.
Help.
Apparently, game 62 is where the TPK happens.
Well, yeah, when we don't have a chance to buff before fighting Thumpy the Wonder Thug.
The thing is, you guys waited around, like, not only the attack happened and then you retreated, that full day went by. And this is the next morning. So your enemies made plans.
They just seem a little bitter is all. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe they
now we'll learn what it's like to get ambushed when they've got all their buffs up, and we're like, oh my god, what is happening? I find this rather unpleasant. I'm gonna grab a pop for those guys to come back.
Okay. And I will open up stats that I don't have open. Oh god. Yep.
Da 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 da.
I need stats for the Trailblazer Druids.
Fail. Druids.
Right.
Fail.
Well, you know, in the new order of things, there still needs to be druids of Yggdrasil. They just might be orc
They have to
druids.
make sure the trees grow perfectly straight.
Well, yeah, okay. So the new order underneath the Empire, yes.
Who's new order?
New
Everybody's order
of the
needs
orcs,
druids.
of the Orcs and Titan alliance that they've got going. Yeah.
How else can you crucify beings if you don't have trees to nail them to?
Not beings. How else do you crucify gods? Foxfire, no one's died yet, but
Unless you have the wood of a godly tree.
Balar Fomor, the Fomorian king, and some of his allies have decided to strike the Druid Circle. All the party members are there, along with some very powerful druids and giants, but none of them saw this coming, and we
have pants, and they're at our ankles.
Yes,
it's awesome.
and we're about to do the surprise round right now. Good to see you and Kenny both joining us, and others on the stream.
Thank you for joining us for our campaign. We hope you enjoyed it.
Kissifer, awesome Nick. Good to see you here as well. Okay. So, some of you are beginning to hear, like, heavy breathing, and you realize it's not the stormy sky, but something very close. There are weird bluish lights in the air, and your spidey senses are just going off. Like, you know that something is horribly wrong.
Did I miss anything?
No, Midwick, what is your standard or your move? You're still hiding amongst the stones, Midwick. When the druids were currently being placated by Donovan's words, you were hiding with, I think, a 50, maybe a 60.
57, something like that.
This is important because I need to know whether or not any of the creatures are coming.
I can re-roll because that was last game that I did it. I was 50 some. It was like 57, 58. Like it was high 50s.
What do you
That's
think
all
it
I
is? I will be kind at this point.
I'll say 56.
Okay.
Say 56.
So I'm going to put
This
stealth.
is a weird form of kind that's coming.
Stealth
no,
56.
When you scan upwards, it looks less kind.
You've got to be cruel to be kind in the right measure.
Do they have Big Bang
okay.
Treasure with them?
I think there's a song. Gotta be cruel to be kind in the right
Help, because I need
measure.
somebody.
All right. Yep.
Somebody help.
So what is your standard or your move, Midwick?
Midwick spending a mythic point to pull out 2 potions.
2 potions
as a move,
Okay.
and then standard 2 drinks.
Okay. Can you put the spells on your token?
Yeah, I'm doing that
Which ones
now.
are they?
Sorry. Okay, mythic point. Boop. I've already got mutagen because it runs LD, and it's been a while.
Okay.
So, boop.
So the Titan isn't looking at you, and I have to look for his the Thimble Winter Spirits.
The awful creatures.
So he's drinking a see invisibility.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You see the massive Fomorian king in all of his glory. He is wielding a tremendously fast-looking, like, and I describe it as fast because it doesn't look like it can be in one spot. It looks like it's always in 3 spots as it's being waved around.
Yeah.
A massive-looking heavy mace that is dripping with blood. There are 3 beings that are very odd that are orbiting around his head. Their toes pointed, their hooven toes pointed down. They are creatures unnatural. And then in amongst his cadre is a misshapen Fomori with a really large axe, an axe too large for its hands, but it's got this really overpowered arm that it might be using to help wield the huge axe. There is several orcs, one in heavy armor, and 2 ravens.
Okay.
Innocent little birds.
I drank see invisibility, and I have the ability to put 2 potions
And then
in one.
Morgan Le
Hasting
Fay,
heroism.
you don't see her in the sky. Your paltry second circle spell does not penetrate her invisibility.
See invisibility greater?
Spirits of Fimbulwinter. All of them have finished shifting back by this point.
Charge
And
Altagar.
they are going to move in.
They can hurt Altagar right now.
Oh yeah. Don't charge Altagar.
No, they're going to 5-foot step down and basically howl in these large cones that don't affect the Balar Fomors, but basically affect the gathering. All of you need to make 3 will saves, DC 28.
What? What?
Is this versus fear?
This is a mind-affecting fear effect. I would also call it a sonic because it's called Howl.
So this is a fear effect. Oh my god.
As if
I'm
the
not gonna make-
Fimbulwinter that has struck many, many worlds, there the screams of the dying and those that are suffering across the plains, across the many worlds, channeled
I
through the
fail.
scream.
Altagar first.
So Midwick failed the first one.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. What?
In order of initiative, Midwick.
Midwick failed the first one, but he passed the second 2.
These things might have been doing that last time, but you guys were all shielded by a.
Actually,
Nice.
give me a
Yeah,
sec.
Silence, yeah.
Can I do a mythic point?
Yeah.
DC 28.
12. Where was it? Plus 16. If I scroll up too high, it's 9.
Okay, make it.
1d. It didn't roll.
Because there's multiple people rolling at once.
Oh, actually, I don't know. The first roll didn't work. The sec. No,
1d8?
25. Yeah, 25. Let me do a d8 in there. Yes, Midwick's fine. It's another myth point. Shit.
Okay.
2.
How about Lokrik? Well, I'll roll 3 for Lokrik. He rolls a 19, 15, and a 17. I think he's good.
Ugh.
Oh no, on the dice.
those are his
are
rolls.
natural die
okay.
rolls.
Okay, alright, I was gonna say, that is awful.
Lokrik's save versus Fiez. It's plus 12. He
What is
will
it?
spend a mythic on the one he failed, so 27. It's a sonic effect. He makes it because bards gain the plus 4. Okay. So
Okay.
Lokrik is fine.
So this is a fear effect?
It is a sonic fear mind affecting effect.
Okay, so fighter's bravery would...
Yes.
It would apply. Yeah, it applies. Oh, dear King, dear
So I
Kinder.
got the treants. Gnarlcrown actually made all 3. Donovan?
Donovan had to spend a mythic point on the first one.
Okay. Ukher?
Ukher's got, what is it called? Fat Chance in Hell? But, okay, so we're spending 3 mythic points.
Oh, no.
We make it. We make it. And it's an 8!
Okay. They don't unleash any sort of animal-like fury from Ukher in his fear. Ukher being attacked by a horrible fear effect might be bad.
Yeah, well,
Lemmy-O?
Lemmy made it.
you're burning
I'm
3
rolling.
mythic points.
Lemmy has a plus 2.
Okay, the Trailblazer Druid's not in there. Fomori Chief not in there. Morgana's not in there. Druids. Okay, let's
I
finish.
have to do Danekinder, Marty. Danekinder's not.
Oh, yep. Do Danekinder.
Danekinder has Devotion, which is plus
Against
4 moral
enchantment.
save on once against enchantment. This is not. Oh
No.
dear. Yeah, he's gonna fail. There's no way. He's gonna fail. Because he has a plus 7.
Yeah.
So do you want me to roll individually?
Yeah, roll.
All right.
Your
We don't know what happens.
new friend Velen
He
only
failed.
failed once. How many times did you fail?
He failed twice.
Okay.
He failed 3 times.
Okay, the yellow is shaken. The purple is panicked.
Stuff. We go Danekinder.
Because they all do stack upon themselves.
Ooh.
The druids, and then we've got Altagar.
Oh, the guy. All right. So it's fear effect. So he gets his bravery bonus.
Mythic on
37.
that last one.
Yeah, mythic on the last one. So
Come on, we need everybody going. Yay!
yes.
Okay, so you stand firm, Azildan.
Oh shit. Yep. Zildan. Plus.
Oh, these fucking giants. So,
The
all-
Giants are not in good shape.
no.
Nope.
Plus 20.
Marty, what you're doing to us, man. Oh. Plane shift. Fuck this place.
So 20. DC is 28.
Yeah, DC's 28. 20.
Okay. Yeah, Zildan makes them.
Eight.
Makes them all.
Okay.
What
Yeah, he
happened
makes
to
them all.
Nalbren? We lost it. Lost Nalbren.
What happened to Nalbren? It's gone.
We'll scratch that off our list. Good luck, Alex.
How do you lose a whole plane? Oh, it's gone.
No, so
It's not getting
it happens, dude.
What is Ukher's will save?
Not very good.
Yeah. What is
Well-
the total? We're gonna use that for Prince Boskar. So go ahead and roll 3 rolls for Prince Boskar.
Come on, Prince Gosser! You failed! And you failed! And you failed!
Okay.
Oh, he's dropping his weapon and pooping himself and running away.
The forest giant made 1 but failed 2. So the forest giant who is standing.
They're near each other, right?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So this second, I believe it's shaken, frightened, panicked.
Yeah, panicked is drop here.
So
But
frightened,
it's on your turn. As
and everyone who gets frightened is frightened for 1d4 plus 1 round. So I'll just roll this for is 2 rounds.
Oh god, Danekinder. He's gonna run like the wind.
The shaken
be safe.
lasts for an hour. So I'm just not even gonna keep track of that on the. So
Lasts
that
until death.
Yep. So that was the Fimble spirits moving down, and they howled. Okay, they turn visible.
Oh, look at that.
Hey,
Hey, look at that.
greetings.
And you can hear hundreds and hundreds of people like crying in pain because of the winter. Now the Fomori. His standard or move.
Seppuku.
Standard.
To be fair, that's probably a full round action.
You can use swifts, right? And mythic creatures get swift actions. Yeah. Okay.
What? No, the extra action's not it's not an action. You just get an action.
You just get an
That's
action.
Yeah.
Okay. So his extra action will be to descend. walking upon air. He's saying in giant.
The circle will be broken. The gods will not have their due here.
He's 70 feet up.
This world is mine.
He is now 30 feet up from the hill where Gnarlcrown and Lemmy and the Zode Father is standing. Which puts me within reach. I will take my actual standard action to do a Mythic Power Attack, Mythic Greater Vital Strike on... the Gnarlcrown. Because I can reach him.
9:15 is when I have to. I'll be having to step away at 9:10.
Okay.
I'll be back in.
So a flat-footed Gnarlcrown.
He's a big tree. He doesn't really care about his dex bonus.
So I'm just going to roll a d20 because 1 is a miss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
12.
There's a 1 in it.
Yep.
So,
Normally this guy does 66 on his weapon.
Oh, we said it was
24
plus.
d6.
It was plus 400 damage, something like that.
24
No,
d6.
you need to actually figure out the number, you asshole. It's not plus 400 damage. It's less than that. It was 400 damage total.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was 300 and something. I knew Ukher could tank one.
So
really?
his
Lemmy could.
his strength is 50. So a 50 strength at two-handing is
50 strength is 20 damage, so 30 damage.
30 damage plus the weapon modifier.
Yeah.
And then Mythic Power Attack at a BAB of 16 is the closest, so it's -5 plus...
It depends on if you spend a mythic point, you can ignore the.
It's the bonus to
yeah.
It's the damage is still constant.
Yep.
Yeah.
The damage is the damage is 2 per thing, so 10.
Is he wielding
Times-
it one-handed or two-handed?
Two-handed.
Okay, so it'd be plus 4. It's plus 20.
Okay.
Or no, so plus 25.
So
minus
5
5.
is 15 normally.
Yep.
Plus whatever
Plus
the
5.
Yeah, so 20.
Plus 20 for the...
Yeah. So it's
No, he's at a minus 5, so it's plus. So plus 25. No, I'm dumb. Never mind.
Okay, plus
Mark
20.
can't do math on weekends. I'm sorry.
it's 50 plus weapon modifier
Mhm.
times 4. So 200 plus weapon modifier times 4.
Yeah. 200 plus gross.
So it's 24d6 plus 53 times 4, which is 212.
Now tick off 2 mythic points, please. Because we're
may
going to
not
need to
have
run them
those.
things out.
You may not have those.
Okay, so Gnarlcrown has just taken 308 damage.
See? That's not that bad. Come on, you can take it.
Is he alive?
No.
Well,
Oh.
fuck that guy.
There are bits of... There are
he's
bits
got
of
DR. His DR slashing. DR slashing? Come on, he's a tree. He's got DR slashing. He's just got hit with a club. He's still good, he's still good.
He's toothpicks. He's toothpicks.
No, there are toothpicks of Gnarlcrown flying everywhere. The thing that he wasn't quite touching, like he falls away from it, he's still reaching out towards Lemmy as basically his head is coming off of his body towards Lemmy. Gnarlcrown, his face is facing you on the side, while the rest of his body is basically split open, and there are chunks of him flying everywhere. The last words he says is just "you." Give me a sense motive, Lemmy.
You did this? No, I didn't. Yeah, give me a sec. Sensing of his motive.
Gnarlcrown.
Right. Oh, I do have a sense motive. Look at that.
Treeception. It's a bunch of little Gnarlcrowns everywhere. I am Gnarlcrown.
29.
There was a hopeful, very sorry look across his face. You don't get the rest of his words because life is now taken from the great treant.
I'm not putting a mythic point into that.
Lokrik
I don't care.
had no idea what was going on. You now notice the 40 or so quickling rogues now darting out at the tree line,
No!
attacking druids and giants that were all camped out around here. Like, oops, sorry. None of them have reached the circle yet, but they're out there. Treants. Oh, by the way, the Balor Formors did not turn visible with his attack.
It's fine. I wonder if he'll be upset when we glitter dust him. Get killed by a gargantuan disco ball.
This treant. This treant is
Yeah, I'm sure he's got
basically
it bedazzled.
he leans down to like pick up Gnarl Crown, and he realizes his head is gone, and basically takes out. I guess he doesn't need clubs. This treant will have a readied action.
He can reach you from here, you dumbass.
Donovan, you're like, did you see?
Oh yeah, Donovan saw.
Okay, yeah, you heard its breathing.
All right. Donovan is going to engage Bard mode. We are going to spend a swift action. Is going to do a this is to scale, yeah. We're going to remove fear on some druids and some big giants.
Okay, how many? Which ones?
We're going to do 1 per 4, no 2 of which can be more than 30 feet apart. So I am casting it without the components, so my cast level goes up by 1, which makes it cast level 15. That doesn't do enough. So it's I got 3 guys. So Prince Bosker, Fron, and who looked more capable between Emberlock, Eakin, and Briar?
You don't know.
And where's my buddy?
Your buddy's over here.
He's over here, but he's not all the way poo-poo.
Nope. He's startled.
I don't trust Emberlock. Briar has cooler eyes, so get Briar in there.
Awesome.
As a standard action...
Okay, you cast your spell. Briar stops. Like, it looked like he was ready to run. Zodefather! Is what he yells out. Like, he knows the Zodefather is in extreme danger.
Extreme danger. Danger level extreme. We're going to do a Good Hope as a standard.
What's the range of this spell? What's the range of your spell?
He gets Altagar, and he does not get Midwick because Midwick's too far away all the time.
I probably don't know where I am either.
He also doesn't get himself because I'm too far away. So it's everybody from Altagar to Ukher. In a +3/+3 Good Hope.
Okay, you want to put Good Hope on their tokens, please?
Okay.
Gracias, señor.
I like the sigh. Give everyone their buff.
All right. And then he's going to start Bard Song as he's a Mythic point to get an extra action to start Bard Song to spend a Mythic point to cast a spell, which is going to be Mythic Haste.
I'm out. Okay, Mythic Haste, and that needs to be targeted on, I think, specific people too.
Yeah. And it's going to be, I guess, the same people that got the Mythic Good Hope.
Is Midwick, is Lemmy in that?
Mythic Haste?
The Lemmy's in it. Lemmy gets both, but
Okay.
Lemmy's in the middle of the circle with the Zodefather. So while I don't think Zodefather and Lemmy are within 30 feet of you guys.
Okay, so
this circle is at least.
So is it?
This circle is at least 90 feet across, so they're 45 feet in.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So
Are they in or not?
all right. So they're not apparently.
Son
which is
of
fine.
It's
So
not fine. I need that.
And neither is Midwick because you don't know where he is.
He has no. Yeah, you didn't get him.
He's-
all right.
he's
So
too
because I didn't
high
get
up.
all those guys, it'll
Yeah.
be a regular haste as opposed to a mythic haste.
Okay,
So it's not an extra move action. It's just a normal haste.
sure.
Uh,
And that lasts how many rounds?
So
14?
Altagar got hit with a regular haste, or
Altagar got a regular haste.
How many rounds? 14?
It would be no, I had to cast it the other way, so it would be 16 rounds.
Okay.
And give me 1 second. I might augment it.
Is it mythic haste or haste?
I'm sorry. I know.
Your enemies will not be sorry.
It's going to be a mythic one. Might
Okay.
as well.
Ukher, did you
mythic
make your...
haste provides a +1 or +2.
It's
bonus
still
for
just a
haste.
+1. It's just a full
Alright.
extra move action.
Yeah,
Okay.
want to make sure.
And then Donovan
All right.
begins to sing the battle song, and a bunch of spells go off. And Danekinder looks like he wants to bolt.
Danekinder's gonna run like freaking crazy.
Ukher.
So Ukher now has a standard action and a move action, which he could combine to do to use his mythic feat to drink 2 potions, and then he's going to spend an extra mythic to drink a 3rd potion.
All right, so you do an emergency buffing,
An emergency buff, 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 buff.
and then some of these
These are the 3
potions are dual
potions?
potions, so you've got like a bunch of spells running, don't you?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
How are you doing 3 potions?
The dual potions through.
So we've got
Alchemist.
it's shield, long arms, sea invisibility, cat's grace, bear's endurance.
How'd you get 3 though? You use a mythic to move, to pull out 2 and drink 2.
No, I get a move action from
Haste.
mythic haste.
Okay, got it. Sorry.
All right, Danekinder, what's his speed?
140.
Does he have the run feat?
Let me check. He's gone. Oh look, he's in wildcard. Increase. Okay, gains improved evasion. Da, da, da. No, he does not have. No, he doesn't have the run feat.
Okay, so he moves at 140 times 4,
Okay, I'm gonna go get Jessica.
which is 520
560?
feet away. So he's
Oh.
basically
540. Look,
yeah.
40 by 4. No, 560.
560. You're
140.
Right. Yeah. So he's run all the way to the edge of the forested clearing, like the forested area, kind of where the clearing begins, as a full round action. He's even past where it looks like the quicklings are attacking things. Some of the huts and tents that are surrounding the circle, like he's booking it. He was startled. Lemmy-O, your standard or move?
Lemmy's gonna touch this. Does the Zod father look panicked?
The Zod father did tilt his head up a little bit.
Oh, he has no. You're perceptionless bastard! So Lemmy's going to just grab him. I'm going to hop away with this gentleman.
Okay.
So Marty, can you point? So are we on a? Where is up and where is behind? Because I'm kind of confused as to like where people are. Like, how high is he right now? This guy.
This guy is 30 feet off the ground from the hill that you're standing on.
He's 30 feet off the ground. Okay, is there a way I can pop?
If you can see him, do you have the ability to see him?
No,
Then
but
you don't know where he is, but you just saw Gnarl Crown get hit by something.
But perception. My perception.
Yeah,
is
there's
through
something
the-
nearby.
Okay.
There's something
and got hit.
invisible and tremendously big nearby.
Okay, I'd like to hop with this gentleman. Yeah, I'm gonna hop. I'm gonna hop here. Boop.
Okay, that's 55 feet away.
Yeah,
times
that's
2.
a move.
Okay.
Yep, I'm keeping track. It's 110.
Okay, you hear a snarl from the big thing, like he did not like what you just did.
And then I'll turn us both into, tiny birds, perhaps? Like diminutive birds? Flee, old man!
How are you getting your second action?
Oh, that was a mythic point to move.
Okay. Okay, you guys are turning into little birds.
Diminutive birds.
Right.
Actually, Marty, could I have done that before? And then hop?
Yep.
Does he get... Do people get perceptions on this? Or do they just like, oh, there they are?
You don't get to hide as part of this, no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
these two druid birds, if you see invisibility, they fly down to different perches on the rocks, and that's their move. The Fomori chief is basically beelining it downwards. Let me see his movement rate. Which is a 40. So he's descending, he's behind that rock. Yeah, he's actually threatening Eshelu at this point. Morgana. Okay, she is going to target. Well, who does she see? She's going to ready to counterspell anything that Eshelu does.
You ass.
Druids. The Zode Father, as a little bird, is touching the stone. Apparently, touching the stone is all you need to be able to tap into your higher level spells. The Zode
Okay.
Father asks you in Druidic, "What do you need?"
Protect the others.
All right.
Need an army of the wild. An army of the wild!
Any suggestions on 8th Circle Druid spells he should cast?
Yeah, give me a
Oh.
sec. Give me a sec, sir. I've got them here. Okay.
Storm bolts, maybe? No, that's
Oh.
30-foot radius. Spread
That's...
on. No,
Wait, what?
no, not that one.
What would reverse gravity do here?
I think he's going to cast a sunburst to try to blind some of these enemies.
Yeah, this was the next one on my I was looking at.
80-foot radius. There's an SR
Yeah.
check. All right, so he's just going to basically in the
Try to debuff.
in the dawn of the day, he squawks out a spell. 80-foot radius. Basically putting it way the hell up here. It's a little bit back, so yeah, it's a little bit back.
Marty is what's his name undead?
What do you mean? What's his name?
Eshelu? An undead creature caught within the globe takes 1d6 points of damage per caster level.
Yeah, he's avoiding Eshelu. Eshelu's, if you could see, he's standing on the.
Oh, okay.
If this is a circle, this pillar right here is actually behind this one, so it's the furthest side.
Okay.
So he just misses Eshelu. He's going to roll
Okay.
his penetration check, though. There are some of these creatures have SR. He rolls a nat 20.
Your boy.
Which means he gets through the Fomori Titans. Alright, he does 66 points of damage. 21 versus the spell. This is not terribly powerful, although on the Thimble Spirits, 10 damage is not a bad thing.
What kind of damage is this?
It is. Creatures.
Sorry, I have the spell.
It's
Sorry, I have
sunlight.
the spell.
All
wolves are blinded, and I take double damage. Sunlight.
It is light damage. Searing radiance.
Okay, so they're taking. Oh, they're taking a reflex. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, they've got their reflex saves.
Oh yeah.
So the Wendigo, actually the reflex saves are really awesome. They do not have, yeah, they all make it. So they're not blinded, but they do take 10 each. The next reflex save I need to do is the Titan.
Please be blind, please be blind, please be blind. Please be blind.
Don't roll a 1.
What? Oh!
Wait.
It's a reflex, look at the size of him.
Oh shit, it's a reflex save. It's a reflex save or be blind? What bullshit.
Yeah, dude.
That is some bullshit, actually.
A reflex save negates the blindness. The guy is blind.
We have a chance to survive a round. Sorry, knockround.
Okay, so I'll just do that for blind for now.
Do you want me to do... Who else do you want me to do?
Then we've got the druids and the priests, who technically don't have great reflex saves. They're all freaking blind.
How did you do that? State?
Sunburst.
No. The period, the red dot on... Oh, okay, you did it? Okay. How about the dudes above, the cleric above?
Oh, I didn't roll for the Fomori chief. He fails. The 3 above don't. The war priest picking on reflex saves.
Good times, good times.
And then the woman. You guys suck. Alright, a sunburst goes off. It's like the sun exploded right above the circle. And a tremendous amount of light seared your foes.
Awesome.
How long does the blindness last?
This is harm pro is blinded and reduced by half point. The ultraviolet damage. This is blinded. Yeah, undead.
You're just blind, sorry.
Condition of
Enjoy
it
your
doesn't
life.
say. All creatures in the globe are blinded and take 6 as a creature of this.
Okay.
Duration instantaneous. I think
Altagar.
they're blind.
Altagar, for his... this is still a surprise, right? So he just pulls out his mutagen.
Okay. You're drinking your mutagen, I guess? Or...
Well, it's a move to pull it out, isn't it? Or
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh.
so that's all he gets.
Okay.
You know your mutagen lasts all day, right?
Azildan.
Azildan is going to cast True Seeing.
Okay, you cast a spell, make sure you subtract the components. Because
Yep.
it's an expensive spell. Oh yeah, Azildan, you see this thing of tremendous size. It's actually right now
Hey.
shaking its head off to the side, like blinking, like it's trying to get rid of something.
Alright.
War priest, so the giants. You got giants on your side that are running.
He gets oh, sorry, I forgot. He gets a move as well.
You're hasted.
Because I'm hasted. And he pulls out his bow as his move.
Okay. You could actually do that as part of a move if you wanted to.
He doesn't feel like he needs to move anywhere yet. If anything, he'll draw an attack.
Velen on his turn